My sales process has completely changed over time. It has gone from high pressure sales, even in a B2B space where basically all I did was make as many cold calls as possible and just ask for the business and ask for the business and ask for the business, to a more consultative approach where now I bring value first opposed to just asking for the business. And then I kind of wait for clients to come to me, in a sense of speaking, in a sense of thought. It's more, I start the outreach, I let them know that I'm here, I let them know what services I provide. And then from there, I just speak to them over time, delivering valuable information or delivering value through data that they can then act on. Or I give them my insights into what is happening currently in the market and in the economy and how they could act to insulate themselves from further market corrections or further market shifts. And that has become my real approach. And the reason for that is I never have to speak about dollars. When I started in sales, and when you just call and ask somebody for the business over and over and over again, eventually they're just going to ask you for a price and see if you can beat what they're currently getting it for, what they're currently purchasing said product for, what they're currently purchasing said service for. But if you can deliver value over and over again that actually helps them either save dollars or increase the efficiency within their supply chain or effect change that helps insulate their company from further market shifts, they will start to see that and they will go, wow, maybe we should actually speak with this guy about what he's bringing to the table because he's already brought it to the table for us. So now we don't know what he knows, but he seems to know it pretty well because what he said has actually worked out for us. And that is how I started to sell. That is how I've landed nearly every client since maybe the third or fourth one that I brought on when I started my business. And because of that, pricing isn't really ever in the conversation. It's more, I present solutions to people and then we go over a price. And what I like to do now, I give rates that come from my vendors and then I say, this is the rate from the vendor. This is my markup slash margin that I'm looking for on it. Let me know if you want this. If not, that's fine. You can go search for somebody else to do this. And most of the time it works out for me. It's a pretty lucky scenario to find myself in where now I'm come to with questions or I'm brought problems and said, please, Adam, just bring us solutions. We'll talk dollars and cents later, which is exactly how I wanted it to be in the first place. So that's my new way of selling. That's kind of how I've changed over time. I went from very high pressure, just number of calls, hammer these people away, persistence beats resistance, and they will buy from me eventually. And I could still do that in a sense. I could still go back to that if I really needed to. If I needed to close a deal or if I was really trying to move with a frantic pace, I can absolutely go back to that. I can pick up the phone. I can call 800 times. I can ask for the business, ask for the business, ask for the business, and then win the business once I have it quoted. But I prefer the approach I have now because it doesn't give me an open checkbook per se. It doesn't allow me to just make whatever margin that I want to, but typically the margins that I set are within reason and people see whatever I'm bringing to the table as valuable enough to pay for it. So they go with my option. That's how I sell. That's how I like to sell now. It has changed over time. It will evolve once again in the future, I'm sure. But until that time, I'm just going to enjoy what I'm doing now. Take care, guys.